Big news in the NBA world last night, Karl-Anthony Towns was traded from the Minnesota Timberwolves to the New York Knicks in exchange for Julius, Randle, and Donte Divencenzo. Today in NBA 2K25, I'm going to see how the simulation plays out. As you can see, we're here with the New York Knicks on NBA 2K25, and now of course we have Karl-Anthony Towns on the roster. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this trade. Personally, I'm kind of a little bit confused by it. I'm kind of shocked that they traded Towns, but then again, I know the Timberwolves probably were not going to be paying him that big contract and everything. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But again, they got Julius, Randle in return and Donte Divencenzo. I don't really know about that. Regardless of that, today I'm not critiquing the trade or anything. Today we're going to see how things play out on 2K25 following the Karl-Anthony Towns Knicks trade. So if you're all ready, I'm ready. Let's get into this video and let's get started. Let me guys show you the rotation first before we kick into the simulation. And here's the rotation. The New York Knicks will be rocking at Jalen Brunson at the 1, Mikal Bridges at the 2, OG at the 3, Towns at the 4, and Mitchell Robinson at the 5. Coming off the bench going to be Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, Miles McBride, and Cameron Payne. Let's see how things play out on 2K25 with Karl-Anthony Towns now on the New York Knicks. I'll be doing probably at least 2, maybe 3 years of the simulation, see how things play out in this and everything. Don't worry, I'll also be updating you guys on how the Timberwolves are doing in this. Either way, I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1, and let's hope for a great season for Towns on the Knicks. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, 33 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists for him. We got Zachary on the Hawks Rookie of the Year. Amen Thompson, 6-man Victor Defensive Player of the Year, and Amen is also your most improved player this season. No Knicks players on the All-NBA first team. Dwayne Edwards, of course, on the second. Not too shocking right there. On the third team, no Knicks or Timberwolves players. Or on the defensive teams, Dwayne Rudy Gobert, of course, on the all-defensive second team. The Timberwolves end up being the second seed out there in the Western Conference, and we were the first seed out there in the Eastern Conference. So it looks like, obviously, we're still both okay following that trade. Check out the season stats first before getting to the Timberwolves. Brunson led the way in scoring for us, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Towns was next, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists there. Bridges had 18 for us, OG 10. Josh Hart 8 points and 9 rebounds off the bench. Shout Cameron Payne as well. I do want to get to the Timberwolves though. I'm kind of curious to see how things played out for the Minnesota Timberwolves following this trade. So let's go over to Minnesota and let's see how things play out for them. So obviously there's Anthony Edwards, 33 points per game this year. Randle had 20. Naz Reid had 16. Makes sense. I don't know why he's still coming off the bench. Divencenzo had 12 for them. So all right. We were, let's see, the first seed out there in the Eastern Conference, 61 and 21 on the year, 33 and 9 at home, 28 and 12 on the road. No issues with that. I mean, obviously that's a very good record right there. Let's see how things turn out in the playoffs for this New York Knicks squad. So we're going to take it on the Miami Heat in the first round. The Heat had Josh Richardson, Tyler Hero, Butler, Jovic, Bam, Terry Rozier, Hemekes Jr., Harrison Barnes. Now they trade for him. He's on the Spurs. Obviously, I mean, the Heat are solid, but we should beat them 116-115. Brunson had 40 points in this one. Towns had 24. Shout out Mitch Robinson as well. I'm not really too worried about this Heat squad. I mean, we might lose a game or two. Like we literally just lost right there, 95-90. Brunson had 32 in this one, but we should definitely beat them. Not too, as soon as I say that, we lose again. 128-114. Butler 31 this one. Brunson and Towns doing really good. The rest of them honestly aren't really putting up too many great numbers. 3-1 here. Actually, we might be losing in the first round. 139-113. Bam's doing really good for them. Brunson finally bridged it something too, and we end up losing in 5 games. Wow, to the Miami Heat. So we won the first one. We lost the next 4 in a row. That is not good. So we're actually eliminated in the first round. Minnesota is out there in the semifinals, taking on the Denver Nuggets. Let's simulate the next round, and the Timberwolves do move on. So they're taking on Dallas in the Western Conference Finals. Let's see what happens here, and they're actually going to beat Dallas. Edwards is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Pacers win out for the East. Let's see what happens in the NBA Finals, and the Timberwolves are going to win the NBA championship. Anthony Edwards is your Finals MVP at 32, 7 and 3 in this. That's crazy. So obviously that's not good for us because we lost in the first round, but the Timberwolves actually won the NBA Finals. Obviously it worked out for them. Julius Randle had a good postseason there. Naz Reid I expected pretty well as too, and Donte Divencenzo. But of course Anthony Edwards had to carry the squad. Yeah, he was carrying the squad throughout the playoffs. Yes, that's the conclusion of year number 1. Let's see how things play out in years 2 and 3. Hopefully we win one of these years, but kind of interesting to see how that played out. Year number 2, Luka is your MVP, averaging 31, 11 and 10 this season. We got Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year with the Brooklyn Nets. Dylan Harper 6-man Victor Defensive Player of the Year, and Alexander Sarr is your most improved player. No Timberwolves or Knicks players on the All-NBA first team. We do end up with Edwards on the second. Makes sense. none on the third team as well. Actually, scratch that, Jalen Brunson makes the All-NBA third team, none all defensive first team, and we do end up with actually none on the second team. Also shout Cooper Flagg making it there. The Timberwolves were the second seed this season, and let's see, we were also the second seed, so pretty similar compared to last season. Let's shout out the player stats once again for this season. Brunson led the way in scoring for us, pretty much 30 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Obviously a very good season for Jalen Brunson. Towns was next, averaging 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Mikal Bridges up to 18.7 points per game this year. OG had 10, McBride had 8, Josh Hart had 8 points and 9 boards off the bench for the Knicks. Also, actually before we get to the record, let's check out the player stats for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's see how they fared this season in the NBA. And here we are. The Edwards had 31 points this season. Julius Randle had 19 and 9. Robert Donte up to 16, and Donte Divencenzo had 13 for them. So at the end of the season, we were the second seed out there in Eastern Conference, going 53 and 29 in the season, 31 and 11 at home, 22 and 18 on the road. Obviously good at home, on the road not so much. So let's see. Hopefully we can get past the first round this time. We're taking on the Nets in the first round. Jalen Green now on the squad, Cam Thomas, Cooper Flagg, Draymond Claxton, and Noah Clowney. That's a very interesting lineup. I won't lie, but we should definitely beat them, I hope. 108-96, we take game 1, 25-12 for Towns. Also Josh Hart, 16 boards off the bench. Okay, Josh Hart. Game number 2 is also ours, 89-85, Brunson 28 in this one. No one else really did anything, but we won, so that's all that matters. Game 3 also our way, Jalen Green 31 for them, Brunson 29 for us, Bridges 25 for us. Let's see, can we go on to the next round of the playoffs? And yes, we do. We're going to be taking on the Boston Celtics in the next round, and the Timberwolves have beat the Suns out there in the Western Conference. As you can see, they're going to be taking on the Thunder in the second round. We're going to be taking on Boston, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis. They got Brogdon back now on the squad, Al Horford. I mean, this team's good. There's no doubt about it. Celtics are a good squad. Game number 1 will go our way, though, 126-112. Brunson at 33 in this one, Bridges 32. Even Towns had a big game right there. That's what you like to see. We take game 1 over Boston. Game number 2 is also ours, 125-109. Brunson had 29 in this one, as did Mikal Bridges. Very good for us. Josh Hart just put 17 rebounds. Crazy right there. Game number 3 goes to Boston. You know, obviously they're going to win at least one game, 119-109. Brown had 28 in this one for them. Tatum and Porzingis also big games. Brunson did 35 for us, but we unfortunately lost. Game number 4, though, we do win, 143-129. We go to OT, and we outscore them 23-9 overtime. That's crazy. Tatum 26 for this one. Township put 41, and Jalen Brunson at 40. That's what you like to see. Can we move on to the next round? And yes, we do. We're going to be going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and as are the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we might have a matchup in the finals here. Who knows? But first, we got to beat Indiana. Indiana has Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Bennedict Mathurin, Siakam, James Wiseman on the squad, Clint Capella. Yeah, actually, where's Miles Turner on this? Interesting. Regardless, can we win in this series? Well, hopefully we have to. 128-116. Haliburton 25 and 15 in this one. Brunson 40 and 9. That's what you like to see. Josh Hart, I mean, Josh Hart's killing it in this bench minutes, I won't lie. Game number 2, though, Indiana does win 114-87. Obviously, that's not our best performance. Brunson played well, but we got to move on. Can we win in game number 3? Yes, we do. 114-97. Brunson at 35 in this one. Okay. Can we win in game number 4? Yes, we do. 3-1 in the series. So far, things are looking really good. 107-99. Let's see, can we win in game number 5? And yes, we do. We're going to the NBA Finals, and it's going to be against Dallas. Luka Donte of the Dallas Mavericks is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Brunson for the Eastern Conference Finals. So we got the Knicks and the Mavs in the finals. Of course, they got Luka, Kyrie. They got Jimmy Butler now on the squad too. They have Jimmy Butler. That's crazy. PJ, Derek Lively, Gafford, Klay Thompson, Karis LeVert. Wow. How did they get Jimmy on that squad? Yeah, I'm kind of worried now. Game number 1 is going to Dallas, 103-97. Luka did good. Towns and Bridges had good games. Brunson, fortunately, was held only to 11. Game number 2, though, is also going to Dallas, 128-99. Not looking good right now. I have a feeling we're probably going to lose. Game number 3 is also going to Dallas, 129-119. Bridges and Towns, good games. Luka, and this Luka, Jimmy, and Kyrie duo is just too much for us, clearly, as the Mavericks have won the championship. Luka is your finals MVP. So obviously the Timberwolves won in year number 1, and they're eliminated in the Western Conference Finals in year number 2. We end up going to the NBA Finals in year number 2, but we lose and we also lost in the first round last year. So obviously the Timberwolves are still clearly doing better than us because, again, they won last year. So we're going to be doing 1 year more of the simulation, year number 3. Hopefully we can win next season. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and hope for the best. Year number 3, Victor is your MVP, 27, 13, and 4 for him this year. Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year with the Sixers. We got Josh Giddey, 6-man with the Rockets. Victor, Defense Player of the Year, and Jalen Tyson, Most Improved Player. Victor, of course, on the All-NBA first team, though. Also, yeah, I was about to say, De'Aaron Fox on the Jazz in this. Interesting. Brunson makes the All-NBA second team, as does Anthony Edwards. Brunson made the All-NBA second team and made the All-NBA third team. What in the world's going on there? With that 2K. Regardless of that, the Timberwolves were the 3rd seed out there in the Western Conference. We were the 1st seed, so obviously that's pretty good for us. Checking out the player stats at the end of the season. Brunson, 27.5 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Bridges up to 20 points per game this year, 4 rebounds. Towns at 18 points, 9 rebounds. Also, we have Naz Reid now on the squad too, so I guess they're just taking all the centers from Minnesota over here to the Knicks. 13 points a game for him. OG only had 9 points a game this year. We got Aaron Wiggins now on the squad too, as well as Josh Hart, are obviously still on this team, but we got Vince Williams now on the team. Yeah, the GM is making some moves here. Either way, 55 and 27, 1st seed out there in the Eastern Conference, 31 down at home, 24 and 18 on the road. So obviously pretty good start to the playoffs here, but of course we got to win and go to the NBA Finals and hopefully win this year, because obviously this is the last year of the simulation. We're going to be taking on Boston in the first round. We did beat them last year. We got Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, we got Sharp, Brogdon. This is pretty much the exact same team. We did beat them last year, so I'm hoping we beat them again. We won by 14 the first one. Brunson 37, Naz Reid had 20, Towns at 18 and 13 this one. Game 2 is also going our way, 113, 112. Brunson with the big game. Towns, Naz Reid's really doing good. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Naz Reid's a much better center to start over Mitchell Robinson. But game number 4, we are winning 113, 105. We win again in overtime. Porzingis 28 for them. Towns had 27 this one. That's what you like to see. Can we win in game 5? We're going to the next round of the playoffs. As you can see, Minnesota did as well. We're going to take down Toronto in the next round. Emmanuel Quickly, Grady Dick, Ace Bailey, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, RJ Barrett, Corey Kispert. They got a solid squad, but I'm not really worried about this Raptors squad. 111-95. We do end up winning. Brunson 37, Bridges 20 for them. Game number 2 is also going to be going to the Toronto Raptors, so that's not good. 117-109. Brunson played well, but you know, it is what it is. We got a tied series on our hands. Game number 3 is going to us. 116-97. Scotty Barnes 32 for them. Mikal Bridges 36 for us. Okay. Game number 4, we do win yet again. Can we win in game 5? Yes, we do. We're going to the next round, and actually the Timberwolves got eliminated, so we have a chance to come back here. We're going to be taking on the 7th seed Cavs for the Eastern Conference Finals. Garland, Mitchell, Tyson, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, James Wiseman. Obviously still a solid squad. Not an easy matchup, as Cavs take game 1, 122-117. Brunson 43 in this one, but Mitchell had a really good game as a Garland. Game number 2, though, we do win 115-110. Bridges 30 for us. Towns had 20 as well. That's what you like to see. What happens in game number 3? We do end up winning. Can we win in game number 4? Yes, we do. Well, we're winning, so I'm going to do it again. Can we win in game number 5? And no, we do not, so I maybe shouldn't have done that. 117-106 loss. Towns at 32. Brunson with a big game, but you know, we lost. Can we win in game 6 and go to the NBA Finals? Yes, we do. We're going to the NBA Finals yet again, but we're going to take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously not an easy matchup by any means. We got is his name Boogie right there? Cassell, Kellen Johnson, Jovic, Victor Wembanyama, Devin Vassell. I mean, honestly, I think we should definitely win. I mean, they got a solid squad. Obviously, they got Victor on it, but look at like the overalls we have. I mean, this is honestly much better, much more well-rounded. But let's see how this plays out. Game number 1, though, I mean, we had to stop Victor. Kellen Johnson's dropping 25 on us too. That's not a good thing. As we end up losing big time in game 1. Game number 2, though, we do win 119-91, 36-15 for Victor, but we still get the job done as we take game 2. Game number 3 is also ours, 137-101. Towns 33 in this one, Brunson 27, Bridges 27, Naz Reid at 20 and 11. That's crazy. And we're gonna win game number 4. So this is what I like to see. We're gonna hop into game 5 because I'm gonna get some quick game action. Let's see how things play out. All right, so we're here in game number 5 of the NBA Finals. This is a 101-101 ball game with just 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, and that's gonna be followed by Mitch Robinson on Victor Wembanyama right there. So if the Knicks win this game, they will win the NBA Finals. finals. If the Spurs win this game, well, at least this series will extend to at least 6 games, and we'll see what happens there. Regardless of that, Victor's going to hit both free throws. It looks like actually he misses the second. 102-101 here. The Knicks have possession of the ball. Bridges with the ball, and he's going to go inside, but he's going to miss that little floater right there. That's not good. Sell the rebound on the other end for San Antonio. He's got Bridges on him on the other end. Victor is going to be guarded by a much smaller opponent in OG Anunoby, and he's going to get those 2 easy points. Back to a 3-point game now for this ball game, and the Spurs are up by 3. That's not good. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. Obviously, the Knicks would need a huge 3 potentially here, but of course, at least a 2 would be beneficial to them. Brunson, he's got the ball at top of the key. We're going to have Naz Reid set the screen for the New York Knicks inside, and he's going to get rejected by Victor Wembanyama. That's not good on the other end, and he's going to get that lip. No, he misses it. A lot of close shots here. Bridges with the ball on the other end for the Knicks. What's he going to do on this possession inside to Jalen Brunson? He's going to get that dunk to go. 104 to 103, my bad. 43 seconds left to go in this ball game. The Knicks actually need a stop big time in this, but Victor, he's got the ball. We got Naz Reid defending him at the moment. Is that going to be enough? We'll find out. He's going to kick it over to Lewis Jr. at the top of the key. Victor's come over, set the screen on Jalen Brunson. He's going to miss. Naz Reid with a huge rebound right there up to Mikal Bridges on the other end of the court. We got a fast break going on, and he's going to step out of bounds. That's so bad. How are you stepping out of bounds in such a crucial thing like that? That's actually crazy. We got Jovic will be inbounding it for the Spurs. We got Lewis going to be going to the free throw line here. 2 big clutch free throws for him and the San Antonio Spurs. He's going to hit the first one. It's now 105 to 103. Can he hit the second one? And yes, he does. 106 to 103. Timeout on the other end. I still can't believe Bridges stepped out of bounds. Again, 106 to 103 in this ball game. Josh Hart will be inbounding it for the Knicks at the moment. What's he going to do? And we got Bridges at top of the key for the Knicks. He's going inside. Let's see if he can get the pass out to Hart. Yes, he does. Towns at top of the key. Why didn't Towns shoot that? That's crazy. Naz Reid for 3, though. He's going to miss. Oh my God, another foul. Wow, I can't believe I hopped into this ball game just to watch him lose. That's crazy. We got Stefan Cassell going to the free throw line here. He's going to hit the first. 107 to 103. I mean, I doubt that they're going to win this ball game, but who knows? 108 to 103 now. You know, they really need a miracle, honestly. Also, why did they take Brunson out, too? That makes no sense. Bridges with the ball. Towns for 3. Can he get that one to go? And he misses again. Yeah, that's going to be the conclusion of tonight's ball game. I'll see you guys in game number 6. Hopefully we win in that one. Picks of the NBA Finals, 90 to 87 in this ball game. Hopefully we win this one. Otherwise, that wouldn't be good at all. Victor with the ball on the other end. He's going to miss that shot. Bridges with the rebound for the New York Knicks. If we lose this game, that wouldn't be good. Obviously, we're in a good position right now. Let's see if we can get the shot done. Brunson inside for the Knicks. He's going to get that layup to go, and he shoots off the side of the backboard. What in the world is going on? What happened to these ball games? And these players look like they're like out in middle school right now. Lewis with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs over to Victor Wembanyama. Just over a minute left to go in game 4 of the NBA Finals, or actually game 6. I meant the fourth quarter. We get the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs inside to Victor Wembanyama over Naz Reid. 90 to 89 now. Yeah, this I just have a bad feeling about this. Jalen Brunson with the ball for the New York Knicks at the moment. Hopefully we do score on this possession. I don't know if we scored even at all since I started doing this. Mikal Bridges with the ball on the other end. We got Jalen Brunson. Can he get that little push shot to go? And he's going to miss. Victor Wembanyama with the rebound on the other end. If they lose again at home too, that'd be absolutely brutal. Jeremy Grant inside. He's gonna miss that layup. Finally, we get something going our way. OG with the ball, but we have to score on this possession. OG inside. He's gonna get swatted though by Victor Wembanyama. Actually, that wasn't Victor that shot it, and it's gonna be still the Knicks ball here, but 90 to 89. 16 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 26 seconds left to go in this ball game. Again, the Knicks have to score. Over to Jalen Brunson at top of the key. 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock now. Nasri's going to come over and set the screen. Brunson does not attempt that three-pointer right there. Over to Josh Hart in the corner. Only 5 seconds left to go to shoot. What's he going to do? Josh Hart, please make this Josh Hart. He's going to miss. Oh my God, Josh Hart. 10 seconds left to go. Oh, this is not good. 90-89, still 10 seconds left to go. Obviously they can get a stop, but they've been really unable to stop Victor Wembanyama this entire time, so this isn't very good. 5 seconds left to go. Victor Wembanyama inside over Naz Reid. He's gonna get that jump shot to go. 2 seconds left to go in this ball game. Jalen Brunson has to do a full court heave, and he's gonna miss, and we end up losing again. We're now going to game 7, hopping into game 7 of the NBA Finals. Finally though, if you look at the score right there, even if the cell makes that, which it doesn't, 102-93. As you can see, as the clock is winding down right there, we end up winning this ball game 102-93. And finally though, we're up 3-1 in the series. We almost blew the 3-1 lead, but we get the job done and we win the NBA Finals finally in year number 3. It was very close. We almost lost, I won't lie, but we got the job done and we end up winning in game 7 of the NBA Finals. So it took us 3 years, but we get the job done. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship. Would I say this was a success for the New York Knicks? Who knows? I mean, obviously, winning a championship is a success, but I mean, I feel like, I don't know if that trade is going to truly help them or not. I guess time will tell. Who knows what's going to happen? I have no say in it. Either way, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, future content. Yeah, if you have any ideas you want me to do for future videos, let me know down in the comment section below. If not, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.